We visited a lot of superintendents in public schools across the region, but this is the first time we're going to visit a college president in our region. I'm Ken Kiedrowski. You're on location. Thank you for being here on location. Ken Kiedrowski here, of course, as you know. And I've talked to a lot of superintendents of public schools. You know that. You've seen the shows, and we've talked about so many things that go on in the public schools. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time I've gotten a chance to talk to a real college president. So here's Dr. Mary Bolt. Doctor, thank you so much for
You're
being
welcome.
brave enough to be the first college president to be here on location. And it's just important that the people know what's available as far as education is concerned, whether it's public school education, private education, collegiate. It's very important. So glad you're here today. So I know we're going to be talking a lot about the college and get into why Cecil College is such an important gem in the middle of Cecil County and all the surrounding colleges, and as well as Pennsylvania and Delaware and you name it, students who come here. But how long have you been here, and what's a little bit about your training?
Certainly. I've been at Cecil College since 1990. I am a local Rising Sun High School, Cecil County, Maryland high school graduate. I went to X-ray technology school at Johns Hopkins Hospital, finished a nursing degree at Cecil College, a bachelor's degree in nursing, a master's degree in nursing from the University of Maryland, and a doctoral degree in higher education and leadership from Widener University.
How often does it help you that you are a local product? How often does that help you?
I think it's very helpful just because in a community college, we live, we work, we shop, we play in our community. And most of our students who come to Cecil College reside in the county, reside in this region long after they've finished their degrees at Cecil College. So it's really important. I believe in the product. I believe in the college.
So many people out there, as we're talking, they say, oh yeah, I know that place, or maybe they went there and they're familiar with Cecil College, they're familiar with the Seahawks, but there might be one or two people out there who say, what, I'm not familiar. So what would you say to the people out there who are unfamiliar? How would you sell Cecil College to them?
Certainly. Cecil College is an open admission, 2-year community college, not only serving credit students, continuing education students, students who want to transfer, students who are here for a certification or certificate that gets them ready for the workforce. We also have a plethora of programming for young children. We have camps for children in the summertime. We have homeschool classes. We have classes for seniors that many of those courses occur at our building in Elkton and also here on the Northeast campus. So if you're not sure, stop by. Stop by our Northeast campus, meet with an admission counselor, or stop in Elkton Station.
What do you have going on in Elkton? How many rooms or what courses are available there?
Elkton Station is a 52,000 square foot building. It houses our teacher education, our fine and performing art program, and it also houses our career and community education programming.
All right, so being a retired school administrator, how far do you take, obviously if it's a 2-year school, you can only take them so far in their teacher training.
Correct. The students will come to us and complete an associate degree in teacher education, and then transfer to finish a baccalaureate degree with one of the over 150 articulation agreements or transfer agreements that we have with Maryland schools and out-of-state schools as well.
So you have 150 different schools that they can transfer to?
Yes. And we can extend that. If there's a school that we currently don't have an agreement with, we're happy to work with that school on behalf of the student to make sure that there is a seamless transition from completion of your associate degree to completion of your baccalaureate degree and beyond.
So to make it clear to the unfamiliar, it is a 2-year school.
Correct.
Even though you don't say community college in the title anywhere.
Correct.
Okay. And how many students do you have walking around campus hoping that they get the right grade?
This spring semester, we have about 2,400 credit students and about that same amount of career and continuing education students.
Okay. Okay, and what's the faculty? What's the ratio between students and faculty?
It's relatively low. In 2019, it was one faculty member per 14 students. Typically, it's one faculty member per 18 to 19 students. We have 54 full-time faculty members that teach full-time as a faculty member. We have about 140 part-time faculty members who teach courses in specific disciplines.
I don't mean to make this a test. You can't memorize everything about the school, or maybe you can. But what would be the largest class, like the largest lecture hall class that you'd have, like to be one teacher with how many students?
That would end up in our nursing department, one faculty member with 72 students in a theory class.
Oh, that's nothing.
And as you walk around campus, you will see that most of our classrooms accommodate about 30 students, physically accommodate comfortably 30 students. In our specialty labs, it's a little different, a little less. In our science labs, about 24. In our visual communication spaces, our ceramics labs, our art labs, they hold less than 30 students.
How many buildings do you have on campus now? And most of them are like brand new buildings, aren't they?
Well, actually, our first building, we opened in 1968 in Elkton High School. We were in Elkton High School for 2 years. Then we moved. We also had classes at Northeast High School. So in 1972, our first building, the Arts and Science Building, opened. Since then, we've built the Career and Community Center and the Milburn Stone Theater. That was in 1991. In the 70s, we built the Physical Education Complex. In 1999, we built the Technology Center. In 2004, we built Elkton Station in Elkton, Maryland. And in 2014, the building that we happen to be in shooting today is our Engineering and Math building. 2014, that was opened.
You know, maybe I'm just trying to get a job here promoting the college, but it just seems to me that you guys are just such an integral part of the fabric of this whole northeast Maryland, this whole corner of the state. I mean, there's so much is going on.
I agree. We believe here at the college that the college does play a major role. We play a major role in the educational opportunities of this region. We play a major role in the social, economic, and workforce development of this region. And an integral part among all of that is really related to the social aspect of our arts, our theater, our music, that really is integral to shaping some of the culture and behaviors in our county.
Do you have any local industries that come to you, or somebody, some faculty member here, and say, listen, could the college do this for us? Could they create certain courses, or could they do something to prepare our workers for a certain thing?
Yes, Ken, we work very closely with the Susquehanna Workforce Network, which is the Hartford Cecil Regional Workforce Investment Opportunity Act. I guess the better word is that is really the gatekeeper for some pieces related to workforce. But I also serve on the Economic Development Commission, where for Cecil County, whereby business leaders come and they say, look, we have a need. We have a need for marine technicians. We have a need for workers in agricultural business. We have a need for bioprocessing, biotechnology. We need more healthcare workers. We need IT workers. So we do have that from individual businesses as well. The other piece that we have that really goes very well with that business need is our career center, whereby a business could come in person or register online for employees that they need. And that career services site is available to all current students and all alumni. So we work very closely with the businesses in every aspect, because without students and without the businesses to support it, a program that we would develop based out of a need would not be sustainable. So those conversations are critical for us to put a program or a course together.
So the college not only is a major employer in this region, but it's helping other employers do their job so the businesses grow and prosper. And the end result is the employees maybe get better jobs or can maintain their jobs, and the security of their positions are maintained, and the whole community benefits because it helps the money flow around.
I certainly believe that. I always say that we are a big driver of the economic and workforce development in this region. Our students graduate, and there is enough data to indicate that when you have an associate degree over the lifetime, your lifetime earnings are going to be greater than if you have a high school diploma. And over the lifetime, that does make a difference because most of our students, 90% of our students, remain in the service area. So they're contributing to the tax base, they're contributing to the social and economic well-being of this county. A student who comes out of a college with a degree often needs less support from social service entities. Often they have healthier lifestyles, which contribute to savings for the county and for the state as well.
All right, so you're doing all that for this section of Maryland and the adjacent states. And also, you have the Milburn Stone Theater, which is an example of how you do other things for the community. A lot of community members can't travel to Philadelphia or Baltimore or wherever to see a good show, but they can come to the Milburn Stone and be amazed. And we don't have to talk about what the local productions that are going on to date the program, but it's an exciting venue.
It is truly an exciting venue, and just as exciting is our Elkton Station Gallery and Performing Arts Hall. We've worked very closely with the town of Elkton when they established Elkton as an arts district. And so the first Friday of every month, there's an art district loop, and our Elkton Station is open. So it often features local artists. Currently in the gallery, the last show was our lifelong learning. So anywhere from our children's camps to our adult education courses and programming were on display. In addition to that, we have performances, whether it's from our performing arts students in music, in theater. They will have a production, or we invite an outside entertainment to come in as well. So Elkton Station often serves a similar audience, but also very different, and we're very involved with the Elkton Arts Loop every Friday, and we contribute with the local businesses that have art-related businesses. They work very closely with our students in visual communications, in theater, in 2D art, 3D art, in music. So it is very exciting here in Northeast and about 12 miles away in Elkton.
Can you look into your crystal ball and see, would this institution ever become a four-year college?
This institution will not become a four-year college based on regulation and really right now based on population. We would love to continue to be the best community college that we have, serving the regional needs for workforce and economic development. So we will remain Cecil College. And you mentioned earlier about not having the name community. Several years ago, the URL for Cecil College became available, and our trustees voted to change our name to Cecil College. About 40% of community colleges in the United States do not have the word community in their name. Our missions have not changed, our name has.
What special programs exist here that if you had a chance, you'd like the spotlight to come on and you'd like to sing and dance and talk about what a great program this is?
I'm going to answer that, Ken, but I know I will leave one of my precious programs out, so I'm going to apologize in advance for that. But we have some, let's start with some historical programs that have been from the beginning. Nursing, a registered nursing program, a licensed practical nursing program. Those programs and our graduates are known regionally for the quality of education and the care patients receive from a Cecil College graduate. In terms of health care, when I'm shining the spotlight, physical therapist assistant, that program has been in existence for a few years now, 3 years in a row, 100% pass rate. The registered nursing program, 2 years in a row, 100% nursing pass rate. We also have other healthcare careers. So if you're going in, You might be greeted by a medical assistant. You might be in a facility where there's a certified nursing assistant. So we have healthcare. We also have visual communications, where in this region, the visual communications, which include things, design, digital imaging, 3D modeling, those careers are very significant in this region related to the work for gaming and simulation regarding Aberdeen Proving Ground, which is not too far away from here. The other programs that we have that get a lot of attention are related to our science, technology, engineering, and math programs. Our general studies degree is often the most popular. Students obtain a general studies degree and transfer on. Most recently, our cybersecurity program received NSA certification. In Maryland, there are about 30,000 jobs that are available for employees who have that computer science or that computer technology skill.
We need cybersecurity, and a lot of cybersecurity.
Yes, and our engineering program, I need to mention engineering and I need to mention social work, because we have four-year partners here on our campus. I'm not sure if you're aware, Ken, but our social work program, you obtain a social work degree from Cecil College, you remain here on this amazing campus, complete your bachelor's and master's of social work from Salisbury University, right here on campus. In addition, we have Frostburg University, a four-year institution, Maryland institution located in Western Maryland. You complete your 2-year engineering degree here, you stay here, and you have, in 2 years, a material science engineering degree. So we have many partnerships that are unique to Cecil College, and that really is a credit to our faculty who go out of their way for student success, our staff to make sure that our students are aware of these programs. And so we have an amazing group that makes these opportunities possible for Cecil College students.
To me, it's really very, very fascinating that there are some programs, as you're outlining, that where a student can start here for 2 years and then stay right here and graduate from, an Eastern Shore college or a Western Maryland college. So,
well, Ken, we can even go back further. We have programs called Early College Academy, where students in 9th grade start at Cecil College. We go to their schools. We have a program, Oxford Area School District, Elkton High School, Perryville High School, and a homeschool cohort. So before they graduate from high school, they are walking across our stage with their associate degree.
If that isn't community involvement, if that isn't serving the needs of the community and all that wonderful stuff, then I don't know what is. So, Dr. Mary Bolt, I don't know where the time has gone, but I told you it would go fast.
You absolutely did.
The hardest thing was dealing with Ryan Sexton, setting everything up, and who's a graduate of your visual arts program.
And I'm excited that
don't you feel in good hands that he's behind the camera there?
Cecil College graduates are everywhere, and I'm so proud, and I love to hear student stories.
They're everywhere.
I love to hear our student stories, and if there's one thing I could end with, if I may, because marketing is very important.
Yes.
That a question you asked me before we started is, what message would you like to tell people?
Well, look in the camera.
All right, what message would you like to tell people who are not aware of Cecil College? And my message is, it's time for you to own your future. Come to Cecil College. Discover your passion, discover what you'd like to do. We're here to help. Come to our Northeast campus or our Elkton Station campus. So please, own your future at Cecil College.
Okay, and thank you for letting me visit here today. Thank you for making me an honorary Seahawk. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back. I'll do the lesson review and we'll see how well you've been paying attention in just a couple seconds. Well, I told you I'd be asking you questions after the program. And so here we go. Who did we speak to today? Dr. Mary Bolt. Yeah, that's right, president of Cecil College. And Dr. Bolt was exuberant in describing all the programs that are happening here at the college. You know, cybersecurity, the nursing program, so many others. I know I'm leaving a lot out. In fact, one program which wasn't mentioned during the program is the CDL program, the licensed driving program where you can drive those big rigs, you know, down the road, like 8 days on the road, and I'm going to make it home tonight. That's at the Bainbridge campus of Cecil College. So much happening. The college is an important part of the greater Cecil County community, not only educating students, but helping industry, increasing the tax base, you name it, it's happening here at Cecil College. So I really do appreciate the time you've spent with me here today. My name is Ken Kiedrowski, and of course, you've been on location.